You've probably heard this famous idea. Humans only use 10% of their brain. But what if someone could use 100%? This is the story of what happens when that limit is broken. At the beginning of the film, we meet Lucy, a young student living in Taiwan. She's just an ordinary girl studying abroad, living a normal life, nothing extraordinary about her. But everything changes. In a single day, Lucy is standing outside a luxurious hotel with her boyfriend, Richard. Their relationship is new, only about a week old, so there's still hesitation, still uncertainty between them. Suddenly, Richard hands her a mysterious briefcase and tells her to deliver it to a man named Mr. Zhang inside the hotel. Lucy immediately senses something is wrong. She refuses, but Richard insists. He tells her it's nothing serious, just documents, and offers her $500. Still, Lucy hesitates. Her instincts are screaming at her that this is dangerous. And then, everything escalates. Richard suddenly handcuffs the briefcase to her wrist. Now, Lucy has no choice. With fear in her eyes, she walks into the hotel. Inside, she approaches the receptionist and asks for Mr. Zhang. A phone call is made. Moments later, armed men arrive. And right there, in front of her, they shoot Richard dead. Lucy is dragged away, terrified, into a private room where she meets Mr. Zhang, a cold, ruthless crime boss. He has just finished killing someone else when she enters. Blood is still fresh. The message is clear. There is no escape. Mr. Zhang gives her a code and orders her to open the briefcase. Everyone hides behind bulletproof glass, as if expecting an explosion. Lucy is shaking, crying, but with guns pointed at her, she enters the code. The case opens. Inside, for blue packets filled with crystalline substances. Drugs, but not ordinary drugs. To demonstrate their power, Mr. Zhang forces a man to consume some of the substance. The man begins laughing uncontrollably, clearly overwhelmed by the effect. Then without hesitation, Mr. Zhang shoots him. Lucy is now completely terrified. She begs to be released. She wants nothing to do with this. But instead, she is knocked unconscious. Meanwhile, the film introduces another key character, Professor Norman, a scientist giving a lecture about the human brain. He explains that humans supposedly use only 10% of their brain capacity. Yet even with this small percentage, humanity has achieved incredible things: technology, science, cities, even space travel. He also mentions animals like dolphins, which use more brain capacity than humans and communicate in advanced ways. Then comes the big question. What would happen if someone used 100%? The professor admits he has no idea. Back to Lucy. She wakes up in a hotel room, disoriented. Her stomach is bandaged. Panic sets in. She thinks her organs were removed. But the truth is even worse. Mr. Zhang's doctor explains, instead of removing anything, they place one of the drug packets inside her body. She is now a drug mule. 3 other individuals have undergone the same procedure. Each carries one packet. Their mission is simple: deliver the drugs internationally within 24 hours. Fail, and their families die. They are given passports, tickets, and instructions. Their faces are covered, and they are transported like disposable objects. While waiting, Lucy is locked in a room. One of the men tries to assault her. She resists. He gets angry and violently kicks her in the stomach. That single moment changes everything. The drug packet inside her bursts. The substance CPH4 begins flooding her bloodstream. What follows is not normal. It's transformation. Lucy collapses, screaming in agony. Her body twists unnaturally. She sticks to walls, crawls across ceilings, losing control entirely. It's as if her body is being rewritten. Then silence. She passes out. When Lucy wakes up again, she is no longer the same person. Her brain is now operating at 20% capacity. The fear is gone. Emotion is gone. In its place, clarity, control, power. When another man approaches her aggressively, Lucy reacts instantly, killing him without hesitation. She takes his weapon and in seconds eliminates multiple enemies with precision. She feels no pain even when shot. She can control every cell in her body. The transformation has begun. Lucy removes a bullet from her own shoulder. Calmly, no fear, no hesitation. She eats to restore energy, gathers weapons, and escapes. Then she heads to a hospital. Inside an operating room, she makes a shocking decision. She kills a patient on the table, stating they wouldn't survive anyway. She lies down and orders the doctor to remove the drug from her body. While waiting, she calls her mother, and what she says is chilling. She can feel everything: gravity, Earth's rotation, the heat of her body. She remembers everything, even being inside her mother's womb. The doctor explains that CPH4 is naturally produced in tiny amounts during pregnancy to help fetal development. But Lucy has absorbed massive quantities. This should be impossible. She should be dead. Now evolving rapidly, Lucy seeks answers. She hunts down Mr. Zhang, kills his men, and confronts him directly. Using her abilities, she reads his memories like an open book. She discovers the locations of the remaining drug carriers: Berlin, Paris, and Rome. Lucy's brain capacity keeps increasing. She gains the ability to instantly understand complex systems, read thousands of documents in seconds, and even diagnose illnesses just by touching someone. She contacts Professor Norman and shocks him. She claims to have read all his research work that took decades in moments. She reveals she is using 28% of her brain and rising, but she knows she is dying. Her body cannot sustain this evolution. She asks for help not to survive, but to pass on knowledge. As her power grows, Lucy begins manipulating technology phones, signals, data effortlessly. She coordinates with law enforcement, ensuring the remaining drug carriers are captured. Meanwhile, her body starts deteriorating. Teeth fall out, skin changes. Her humanity is slipping away. To stabilize herself, Lucy consumes more CPH4. Now reaching 50% brain capacity, her abilities become godlike. She can control people with gestures, alter physical reality, see beyond perception. Eventually, everything converges at a university where Professor Norman works. Lucy prepares for her final stage. She explains that everything humans believe numbers, systems is artificial. Only one thing is truly real: time. Mr. Zhang arrives with an army. A massive battle begins. But Lucy is beyond conflict now. She injects herself with the remaining CPH4. Her brain reaches 70%, 80%, 90%. Her body begins transforming into something non-human. Black matter spreads from her form, merging with machines, absorbing knowledge. She transcends physical limits. Lucy begins traveling through time. She witnesses the past, dinosaurs, ancient Earth, the first humans, all knowledge flowing into her. At 100% brain capacity, Lucy disappears. Not dead, not alive, something else. Mr. Zhang tries to kill her, but it's meaningless. He is killed. The fight ends, and in Lucy's place, a USB drive remains, containing all the knowledge she gathered. A final message appears: I am everywhere. And just like that, the story ends.